What's cooking, Dad?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's episode 4.
What's cooking, Dad?
That is the name of our show, as you hopefully know by now. If not, I can't help you. But as I did in episode 3, when we had that yummy flatbread and cheese pizza, I told you how I was putting the chicken away for tomorrow's dinner. Well, it's tomorrow now. So I pulled it out of the fridge. It's been marinating all night, had plastic wrap on it. There's our chicken. Not cooking it yet. It gets cooked specially different, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But you're probably wondering what we're making tonight. Tonight, with all these yummy ingredients on the counter, we are making homemade Greek gyros, gyros, whatever you want to call them, pitas, shawarmas, I don't care. Doesn't offend me. I use stainless steel sticks. People use wooden ones. Depends what you want to use. I just like the stainless steel because the wood doesn't get caught in your throat. We got our pitas. With that, we're going to get started. So I pulled the chicken out of the pot, out of the bowl. I don't know what the difference is yet. I'm still learning. Here's our chicken that's been marinating. If you can come in, Brandy. So this is the important part when you're making homemade gyros. You got to cut the chicken like this first. You have to. You will see why. If you cut it short-wise, it won't work as well. So you want to cut it like so. Next thing you want to do is you want to cut some good-sized pieces. You don't want tiny pieces. It's not an add-on. This is part of your main meal. So you want to cut them. And you want to cut them. Again, watch your fingers. I'm not a chef. I have cut myself. And it wasn't fun. And there's one more here. And again, very important, people, when you're done using chicken, raw chicken, you got to clean your cutting boards. The cross-contamination between this and other food can make you and your family very sick. So we don't want to do that. So, okay. We got our chicken. And there's a half a red onion here, left over from the flatbreads. Again, we're not wasting anything. The whole plan of these meals is easy, absolutely yummy, healthy, and we don't waste anything. So, very important with your red onion now. You don't want strips. You got to cut almost like a wedge. This is very important to have wedges. Okay, that should do it. So, again, stainless steel skewer. This is all you do to get it in the oven. So first thing I'm going to do, take a piece of chicken. And obviously we're not going to do an 18-inch skewer. I mean, it would be yummy, but that'd be a lot of food. And you're going to take one piece. You can see how it's hooked. Go right in the middle. And it actually goes against the chicken. Next piece. And so on and so on. I'm going to build this one. I'm not going to build them all in front of you because that would be absolutely boring and you will all leave. So I'm going to build one, show you the outcome. And then I will cook the 4 I'm making. There's that. Again, if you're cooking for your family, depends how big people are, you're giving each person one of their own. If you're having, friends, family over, you want to make it look more impressive, make them bigger. Or you can add other vegetables. Again, I just go chicken and onion. You will see why. It's plenty with everything else I do. Again. Okay, one more piece. And then we'll do, here's a nice piece of onion. And then we'll do the last one right here. So there you go. So next, I'm just going to leave it here for a second. I like to do this when I cook them. I've sprayed this already, but believe it or not, I like to use an elevated dish. I go like this. And the purpose of this, it doesn't just burn up your pans, but everything just drips off. It doesn't make a mess. It doesn't flame up. You don't need to add any more spices on. It's good. So with that, I'm going to build the other one. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so as you see, I got 2 skewers here built. They're on the pot. Oven's preheated 400. You don't get too close right now because I don't want them to fall. And again, I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to set the timer for about 25 minutes. I'm going to do 20, and then I'll check on them in 20 minutes to see how they are. While those are in the oven, next step of the meal, again, stuff you probably have in your house. That's what makes this really, really yummy, really fun. People are going to think you're absolutely really a great cook, and it's not hard. And that's the best part, is your people are going to go, holy crap, you're really, really good at this. But honestly, it's simple. So we're going to make a nice Greek salad to go with our chicken and our pitas. So first thing we're going to do, I already cut it in half. I don't want to use a whole lettuce. Again, use a half a lettuce because you're only going to eat tonight. You don't, you put a whole salad in the fridge, it's going to go rotten in a day or two. If you have half, the other half, you can use sandwiches, another salad. That leftover chicken, shredded chicken I had from last night, I've already made the other half. I made a chicken salad for work. Turned out excellent. Didn't waste anything. So I like to cut my lettuce just like this. And I'll just show everyone here. So then now you have your lettuce like so, and just crunch it up. There's no right way. It's all preference. But I like it like this. Now what I'm going to do is put it in here. We're going to separate it all. We're going to put it in here. So again, chicken's cooking. I'm prepping this. I cleaned my cutting board while I was on break. Next, okay, as you see, I got pitas. Not ready for them yet. We're still building our salad. So we got our lettuce here. We're also going to use this on our gyros. So I'm not a big fan of cherry tomatoes. Some people are. I like just, again, throw a couple. It just looks good. Again, if you're trying to like impress a mother-in-law or a father-in-law because you're a complete moron and you can't cook, this absolutely makes you look great, and they will thank you. So we put a couple, and I'm joking about being a moron. It's just I've had a mother-in-law in the past, and I'm not saying anymore. So here we go. Next. So we got our tomato, we got our lettuce. Next, some cucumber. I love Greek food. Greek food is probably, Mediterranean food is probably one of the healthiest meals you can eat. It looks like summer all the time. Everyone buys it at restaurants. People absolutely love it, and there's no reason not to. Next, leftover onion. This is all the onion I had left over from the flatbread, from the skewers, and I'm going to shred the rest of it. Again, we're not wasting anything. Everything I bought, we're eating. There is absolutely no need to waste anything. Next, just put a little onion in, separate it, and then the best part of any Greek salad is the feta cheese, and I like to put a big old mound on top. So got it all in here. Next, I'm just going to drop it in here so I can kind of mix it up with all that feta, all of that, and then it just kind of blends it together so that one kid doesn't get all the feta and no one gets anything else, because that's happened in this house and it drives me insane. Next, we got that. We have Greek vinaigrette. We're just going to add a little bit in here. Just depends how much you all like. I'm going to use just a fork here to kind of mix it up. Again, you got nice, wonderful colors. Summer, healthy. It's like you're going to look like a rock star when you have this served on a plate. So we're done here. We're going to put it in the fridge, wait for dinner. Okay, I've cleaned up somewhat. There's still a little bit of a mess because I've been making tomorrow's dinner. That'll be episode 5. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because you have to come back to see it. We got 20 seconds left. I've checked it a couple times. We're good. It took 25 minutes. I'm just going to cancel the 20 seconds. I'm pulling them out of the oven as I drop one into the pot. Okay. Whew. Here is, come on in, your Greek gyro kebab on a skewer, ready for the final touches. Okay, so very important, don't touch these with your bare hand. It will leave a mark, that I can guarantee. So we're going to get a plate, and I'm going to show you how we're going to build this dinner. And then you're going to look like an absolute superstar to your friends, family, neighbors, whoever it is. So I got my stack of pitas. Simple little trick. Take the stack of 5, put them in your microwave for 30, 40 seconds. They're just slightly warm. If you pull them out of the package, try to use them, they will just shred and fall apart and they're gross. And then everyone will cry and then you'll look like a moron. So we're going to take our first one. We're going to put it on our plate. I like to take our tzatziki and just put it on. Next, I'm going to take a little green onion, put it in there. Next, just a little bit from our salad, just a little bit, because you can't have enough vegetables in salad, and you don't want a lot. It's just really for a little bit of flavor, just like so. Next, I almost touch it. I'm almost a moron. So next, I'm going to grab this, and I am going to take my fork, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide it off right onto your pita. Just like that. Always use a fork with a skewer because it fits in between and you won't slip off and smash your hand against the wall. Next, we're going to just grab a little scoop of salad for the side of your plate. Just like so. Like so. We're going to add a little more tzatziki right on top. Next, the best part of any Greek food is the feta. Put some feta right on top. We're going to go to the table. We're going to go enjoy this. I'll see you there.
Let's go.
Okay, everyone, welcome to my table. I'm eating alone. I guess I am a moron. Joking. We're just doing this for filming. But again, trusty beer. I like Michelob Ultra. I like Miller Lite. I like Bud Light. I just like light beer because I can drink more. It's more fun that way. So we got our trusty beer. We got our yummy dinner. I added a couple slices of cucumber. Again, as you hit 50, which I am, you want to try to really watch what you eat. And this is why I'm doing these episodes for everyone, is to show you how to eat so yummy. There's nothing processed here. Everything here is legit, except maybe the pita you could say is processed, but it's bread. I'm not going to cook a pita in my oven because, let's just face it, I'm not going to. I have my yummy gyro, whatever the hell you want to call it, because I've seen so many people call it so many different names. I'm not going to bite into it because I'll wear it all. I got my Greek salad. I'm going to steal a piece of feta cheese. Take the piece off the table. I'm going to have a sip of beer. And I'll leave you with this note. This meal, maybe $10, $12. I have one plate here. I got enough for 5 plates. So if you think about it, if you're going to have family over, you're going to have friends over, the in-laws, the dreaded in-laws, not always, but the dreaded in-laws, when you have something like this and you're going to serve it to someone, they're going to say, holy crap, that looks really good. You're going to get nothing but smack on the back. Everyone's going to think you're a superstar. Everyone's going to smile. No one's going to leave your house hungry. And you're going to have a great night. With that, may God bless you, and we'll see you for episode 5.